Does anybody remember the Hatchet Man? If you don't, you're about to remember him. Because Theo Von is getting sued by him, apparently for $30 million. That's crazy. For what? I don't know. But I know it's happening just because of the thumbnail and the title of this video. From a Tozy, Theo Von sued for 30 million US dollars. Excuse me, what? That's insane. I don't think that Theo Von has made $30 million in his life. Maybe he has.
Theo Von was sued for $30 million by the guy behind one of the first viral memes on YouTube, and Theo found out in the middle of his podcast.
He pretty much does some type of algebraic equation that gets to a demand request somewhere around $30 million. I think it's around 29,000.
That's absolutely insane. He found out in the middle of his show. But man, hearing about that Hatchet Man really does bring back memories, doesn't it?
750,000, something around those damages he ran from YouTube and Instagram views.
Well, what do I do? I'm just have to work. I mean, do I have to work forever or what?
I mean, it sounds like he's claiming you've already made this money. So the question is, what have you done with all that money?
Dude, what is he talking about, dude? I drive a Ford Ranger.
So you may be asking, what did Theo do to get sued by this guy?
So I fucking ran up behind him with a hatchet, smash, smash, smash.
Dude, I can't with this. This definitely isn't gonna fly in court, but like, man, this is just a hilarious situation. I kind of feel sorry for Theo Von, but like, this is just gonna make him more famous, probably. Theo's gonna come back from this. You can't cancel Theo.
Yeah.
Wow, seeing that video again really brings me back. I mean, this was released in 2013. The simpler times. Back then, I was in high school uploading funny moments gaming videos on this channel. But I would also assume that Kai looks back at these days.
Wait. So wait, dude's suing him over the deepfake video of Theo Von's face being put on his face doing that? That meme? That's what's happening here? Theo Von didn't create that, did he? And he may have talked about it in his videos, but he definitely didn't make $30 million off of that. Nowhere close. I don't even think that would be covering emotional damage from that, because, like, honestly, what?
A positive light as well, because, you know, he's made some terrible decisions after that viral clip, which now includes suing Theo Von. But the reason Kai sued Theo Von is because someone else made a fake image of Theo's face and put it on a meme of Kai's viral smash, smash, smash moment.
Fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Called it. I guess that was pretty easy to see. This is absolutely insane. I just can't. I can't with this.
A while back, somebody made a face fake of me and put it onto the...
Careful, Tozy, showing this video. You're gonna get sued by the Hatchet Man.
Internet and social media. And so I am in it. You know, it's my face put over Kai the hitchhiker. Smash, smash, smash.
So I guess this face swap ended up making its way across social media, and it appears Kai, or at least someone who legally represents him, was not thrilled about it. So Kai then demanded that all the videos with the memes were to be taken down. And if Theo didn't comply, U.S. Marshals would come to his door and deliver a summons.
You'll never, if you want to settle outside of court, now's your chance. I'll settle for what my costs are, which is approximately so-and-so amount. And then he wants the videos down. And he will withdraw the lawsuit.
You think he's gonna take the videos down? I don't think so. I hope he doubles down and doesn't do it. I hope he brings up the meme more. I hope he puts it straight up in his intro.
So Kai is sending this entire lawsuit over while he's sitting in prison.
What? What? I didn't see that coming. Well, it kind of makes sense that that guy would be in prison. But what does he expect to buy with $30 million while he's sitting in prison? Like, more commissary? He can get the expensive stuff on commissary. Isn't there a limit, though? I don't know. I don't know what he expects to do with $30 million.
Considering he's currently serving a 57-year-long prison sentence for murder.
Of course he is. Like, why wouldn't he be?
I mean, the whole thing is just hilariously bizarre, especially since Theo was just watching Kai's documentary when the lawsuit hit.
He's sorry. It's a Yo, no, you're all good. Yeah, he has this whole kind of outlandish theory that you have a fake identity daughter account where you made this to then repurpose it to then post on your YouTube and without having to be the point person that he could go after.
Wow.
Am I the only one who's noticing there's something weird going on with his face in this video?
Wow.
It's like a 30-page manifesto complaint he's doctored up from this federal penitentiary.
So is this so what is when do I what
There is something weird going on with his face. Are they like you trying to make his face a deep fake of the Hatchet Man's face? Is that what's happening there?
Right, that's a sane and normal conclusion of what happened. A 30-page document where he provides theories on how Theo made a fake secret account before reposting it, and then suing for $30 million.
He thought Theo was secretly behind it, made a secret fake account, and posted it himself. You're gonna have to prove that, bro. Good luck, because that's like, in the lawyer for that Hatchet Man guy is making bank. He's bringing home that bread. Hats off to that guy. Respect. He figured it out. You got to represent crazy people who don't have cases, but they still all need lawyers, and they all think that they're gonna win. He don't care. He's still getting paid.
You're telling me that him doing a bit about your viral bit caused you $30 million worth of damages? Now, this whole situation recently went viral again, which is why we're talking about it now, as my Twitter and Instagram timeline was flooded with this story. And a bunch of people were asking for the context of the story. Because back then, Theo was not as famous as what he is right now, so it seems like that story just kind of flew under the radar when it happened back in 2023. So, the case has since been dropped, and Theo Von is in the clear. Naturally, who wouldn't be surprised?
Well, yeah. Okay. Case is dropped, as expected. That dude is insane. What an idiot. I mean, I guess if you got nothing better to do, why not try it? I mean, if I'm sitting in prison for 57 years, I'd be bored and be like, I can get maximum commissary for life. 57 years, and if I somehow survive this and I get out of prison, I'll be set.
But since I was looking into more context for the story, I found something pretty interesting about Kai outside of the whole, convicted Hatchet murderer thing. So back in 2018, Kai was involved in another lawsuit, this time against a tabloid magazine that he accused of defamation. Yet again, I guess the magazine did the same thing that Theo did and said some things that Kai wasn't a big fan of. So I guess his response is just to sue people.
Yeah, I mean, why not? He's got nothing better to do. Gets him out of sitting in a cell all the time. You get to talk to somebody who's outside of prison that isn't just like somebody coming to visit. Give you something to do. Might get something out of it,
Just like the other lawsuit, he also demanded some serious cash as well. Because just when you thought things couldn't get weirder in the world of internet fame, here comes Kai with his legal hatchet. And honestly, I feel like that just kind of sums up Kai's entire vibe. Unpredictable, meme famous, and apparently spends his time in prison writing up lawsuits because he sued other people as well, including the YouTube creator Dr. Grande, who many of you guys probably know of. But
and I kind of respect the hustle. Fuck that guy for being a hatchet murderer. But a hustle is a hustle, and I respect it.
But just so we have the timeline correct, Kai the Hitchhiker, whose real name is Caleb McGilvery, he first gained internet fame in 2013 for his news interview where he talked about an incident where he used a hatchet to smash a man who had allegedly attacked a woman. However, just a few years later in 2018, Kai was arrested and charged with first-degree murder for killing a 73-year-old man named Joseph Galfi, a New Jersey attorney. Kai had traveled to New Jersey where he stayed with Galfi. After a night of heavy drinking, Kai allegedly killed Galfi, and his story about the events were very inconsistent. He later claimed that he was assaulted by the attorney leading to the murder. So at this point, Kai's in prison, but then fast forward again to 2021 and he's back in the headlines. But this time, it wasn't for another violent crime. It was all for a defamation lawsuit Kai, now behind bars, filed against the YouTube creator Todd Grande, accusing him of slander in a video that he published.
He just don't stop. I bet the Theo Von one isn't even going to be the last one that we see from him.
So Theo Von is not Kai's first internet personality lawsuit.
And he's probably not going to be the last.
He's done this before. Grande, who's a licensed therapist and counselor, had uploaded a video titled Kai the Hitchhiker, Analysis of a Hatchet-Wielding Personality, in which he provided a psychological breakdown of McIlvery's behavior based on the whole smash incident and the events that followed.
Hello, this is Dr. Grande. Today's question is, can I analyze the case of Caleb McGilvery, who is also known as Kai, the hatchet-wielding hitchhiker. Just a reminder, I'm not diagnosing anybody in this video, only speculating about
Is he the hash-slinging slasher?
what could be happening in a situation like this. If you enjoy this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel, and consider supporting me on Patreon. I'll put the link to Patreon in the description for this video. So first I'll look at the background, the timeline of various incidents.
I guess Kai heard Patreon and his name and started rubbing his hands together like some evil villain. Also, side note, what is this guy gonna do with the money when he's locked up for another 50 or so years? Like,
Buy more Cheetos, probably. Maybe get some, one of those electronic cigarettes.
dude's trying to buy cigarettes for the whole yard or something? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Why are you filing
I don't even think you can buy that many cigarettes. I think there's a limit.
slap lawsuits, essentially, to creators with outrageous amounts of money attached to them? But here he claimed that Todd caused emotional distress and hurt his potential for earnings, particularly from the viral meme persona. Because, you know, Todd's video was really what damaged his reputation, not, you know, murdering a guy. One would think that would do a little bit more damage to your reputation, but hey, what do I know? He claimed the video led to lost revenue from social media and crowdfunding, even going as far to request $2.9 million from Todd. The amount of ad revenue he believed Todd had earned from that.
What I want to know is, like, how does he know about all these things happening if he's serving time in prison? How does he know about the online world and, like, YouTubers and things? Somebody telling him, or is he online?
Video is just absolute. Dude, I mean, hey, if only we made that much money off of videos, that would be outrageous. You would have so many YouTube billionaires at that point. So it's safe to say that's the most disgusting overestimation I've heard of what YouTubers make. I mean, not even Mr. Beast makes $2.9 million in ad revenue off of a single video, and his videos cost millions of dollars. Kai also wanted the video taken down and sought ownership of Todd's YouTube and Patreon accounts because that's something the court apparently can do. I know Kai was looking for money here, but after watching Grande's video, it's just loaded with fascinating takes from Kai.
He continued to make controversial social media posts, like one in which he stated he wanted to be in an adult film and have the profits go to a group that gives shotguns to single mothers in poverty-stricken areas.
Based, though? Based? You know, I can get down with that. I can agree with that. See, he's got good ideas. Just the way he went about it.
I guess so they could blast their way out of poverty. I'm not really sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the most reasonable thing Kai has said in the last decade.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty reasonable. Gotta say. You know, he may not be crazy. He just had one bad night.
Obviously, the court found that this didn't have jurisdiction over Todd Grande, as Todd had no professional or personal ties to New Jersey, where McGilvey was incarcerated. And the judge also noted that Kai had no facts connecting the video to New Jersey, dismissing the claim that Todd's content aimed for New Jersey specifically. The judge also stated that the defendant's YouTube channel and his videos are passive. Defendant's videos are intended for a wide audience and may be viewed by any person in any location. So fast forwarding to 2023, and the Theo Von lawsuit is starting to make a lot more sense because Kai is just good at getting involved in legal troubles for no real upside even. I guess he's just bored in prison.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Why not? And hey, maybe you might win something, you know?
Just filing lawsuits as a hobby. But if there's anything we've learned from Kai's history, he is no stranger to the courtroom, even if his legal claims are as strange as his life story.
He's training himself. He's training himself. He's getting better. In about a decade, he'll win one. Because 10 years of nothing but doing something like that all the time, you know? 10 years of training makes you a master. He'll be a master at lawsuits.
I guess though, when a dude behind a viral meme decides to take on a podcast host over a simple joke, we know we've truly entered like uncharted waters when it comes to the courtroom. I feel like
Today, it's podcast hosts. Tomorrow, it'll be publications.
always comment the internet just keeps becoming more and more fascinating, to put it lightly. So it's safe to say that that's staying true even with the story here today. But because there was so many people talking about this story over the last week, I decided to cover it, even though that it was back in 2023, but I still thought it was an interesting story to cover. But other than that, we got so many wild stories that are coming in the next few weeks, so make sure to subscribe to not miss those, and I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, this story was absolutely insane. You know, I kind of wasn't expecting that. That was crazy. The Hatchet man, fuck that guy. You shouldn't murder. That's the moral of the story. Don't murder. I got t-shirts down there in the description. You should buy one. I'm out.